Welcome to another episode of Creator Daily. I'm your host Michael, covering the top news stories, latest strategies, and emerging trends in the overall creator landscape. Today we're diving into X's big move to enter your living room with a brand new TV app for video content. We'll also touch on Instagram's latest feature rollout that gives more control and earning potential to creators through subscriptions. We'll glance at how Snapchat is gearing up for the 2024 election with new civic engagement tools. Then, a heartwarming tale as Nigerian chess phenom Tunde Onakoya turns a 60-hour chess marathon into a fundraising success. And finally, we're discussing the implications of the Senate's decision to ban TikTok as the bill heads to President Biden. Stay tuned for all these stories and the insights they bring on today's episode of Creator Daily. Hey everyone, some interesting news for those who love watching videos on their TVs. X, the social platform we all once knew as Twitter, is gearing up to roll out a dedicated TV app pretty soon. CEO Linda Yaccarino just announced this new TV app is going to bring us real-time, super engaging content right to our smart TVs. What's cool is that this app is going to have a vibe similar to YouTube based on a sneak peek we got. It'll have a trending video algorithm to keep us all in the loop with popular content that's personal to our taste. And it'll even have AI curated topics to sort videos by subject. Another sweet feature is the cross-device viewing. So you could be watching something on your phone and then jump right back into it on your TV wherever you left off. Linda Yaccarino is clearly stoked about this, saying we'll get enhanced video search, and most smart TVs should be able to support the new app. There's no specific launch date yet, but soon is the word on the street. Now, this move is part of a bigger game plan to shift the social network into a free speech, video-first platform. X has been dipping its toes with original shows hosted by names like Tulsi Gabbard and Jim Rome. They recently hit pause on a show with Don Lemon, but that seems to be just a blip on the radar. And in a kind of related twist, right after Truth Social, which is Donald Trump's brainchild, dropped the news about their own live TV streaming platform, X comes out with this announcement. Trump's platform is aiming to serve up news networks, religious channels, and content that's struggling to find a home elsewhere. All in all, from pocket-sized screens to our big living room displays, X is clearly making moves to be our new go-to for a high-quality, immersive entertainment experience. Keep an eye out for that X TV app launch. In a bit of a buzz for all Instagram creators out there, Instagram is stepping up its game by introducing new features to its creator subscriptions that could help increase what you make on the platform. Here's what's new. Creators will get access to Sticker Tap Insights, which is like having a backstage pass to see how engaged your audience is with the stickers you use. Also, there's a new teaser that lets everyone know when a creator has posted something just for their subscribers. Potentially a nifty little nudge for people to hit that subscribe button. Pushing forward with content protection, Instagram is rolling out ways to prevent screenshots and screen recordings of exclusive content. Sounds like they're putting on the digital equivalent of a security guard for your posts. They're making an effort to provide some guidance, too, through case studies, best practice tips, and more in the professional dashboard. But here's the reality check. Despite over 2 million subscriptions in play, the actual success rate for creators raking in the cash remains kinda slim. Out of the approximately 1.4 billion total Instagram users, only a teeny 0.14% are dipping into their wallets for creator subscriptions. And despite what might seem like an endless digital gold rush, only about 4.3% of creators are taking home more than $100K a year. While Instagram is painting a rosy picture with their subscription growth, the big takeaway is that making money online isn't just a walk in the park. It takes serious work, a strategy, and isn't guaranteed. But hey, for those who do make it, it proves there's potential in those Instagram grids. Just remember, you've got to put in the hours to see the dollars. As the US prepares for its upcoming presidential election, Snapchat is gearing up to play a significant role in supporting civic participation among the younger demographics. The platform is well aware that a huge chunk of its user base includes voters over the age of 18, and they're doubling down on efforts to get these individuals engaged with the political process. Snapchat is continuing its successful partnership with Vote.org, making it a breeze for users to check their registration status, register to vote, and get reminders for election days, all without having to leave the app. They're launching updated voter registration tools, similar to what they offered in the past election seasons. These tools are not just for show. In fact, Snapchat claims to have helped over 450,000 users register to vote in 2018, and this number shot up to 1.2 million in 2020. On the content front, the platform's flagship news show, Good Luck America, is returning with a focus on the election, including coverage of key moments from the campaign trail, live rallies, and visits to colleges for the Good Luck America campus tour. The goal is to tap into the campuses in battleground states and understand what matters to young voters. Importantly, Snapchat is also taking the fight against misinformation seriously. They're committed to partnering with vetted media outlets to maintain content accuracy, and are implementing stricter controls to prevent the spread of misinformation. Political ads undergo a rigorous human review process to check for misleading content. They're even collaborating with the Poynter Institute to independently fact-check political ads. In essence, Snapchat is leveraging its massive reach among young adults to foster increased civic engagement and ensure a well-informed electorate ahead of the 2024 elections. Nigerian chess champion Tunde Onakoya has made quite the move, raising over $120,000, and he did it in style by live-streaming a record-breaking 60-hour chess marathon. Onakoya, a 29-year-old who's the brain behind the educational charity Chess in slums Africa, set out to New York City's Times Square on April 17th, laser-focused on surpassing the previous record that stood just over 56 hours. He wasn't alone in this strategic endgame, though. U.S. chess champion Sean Martinez was right there with him, playing alongside for the entire time, which means he's a new record holder too. It wasn't just about the glory of breaking records, there was a noble cause on the board as well. Onakoya kept his eyes on the prize, tweeting encouragement and reminding everyone about their fundraising goal for children's education. When they finally clocked out at 60 hours, the Tiltify fundraiser had raked in $126,074.46 for the Gift of Chess, a nonprofit with the ambitious mission of distributing 1 million chess sets worldwide by the year 2030. And they've been making all the right moves so far, having distributed around 116,000 sets in various countries, including Nigeria, Kenya, and Ghana, among others. As for this particular game, the Guinness World Records hasn't made the official call yet. They're known to take their time verifying records. The fundraising isn't taking a break, though. Donations are still welcome for the Gift of Chess. After a triumphant stint in New York, Onakoya is ready to head back home, his tweet post-marathon reflecting on the city with fondness. For more about his charity, Chess in Slums Africa, you can check out their detailed plans and impacts. And that's how you turn 60 hours on the clock into a checkmate for good. A significant development in the regulation of social media platforms has just unfolded. The Senate has passed a bill targeting TikTok and its Chinese parent company, ByteDance. It's a move that could potentially lead to the platform being banned in the United States unless ByteDance divests TikTok. President Joe Biden has signaled his readiness to sign the bill once it lands on his desk, a commitment he made earlier should the legislation clear both chambers of Congress. Here's what's at stake. ByteDance now has a maximum of 1 year to find a buyer for TikTok or face the prospect of the social media sensation being shut down in the U.S. The allotted time frame is divided into an initial 9 months, with an option for a 3-month extension if there's evidence of progress towards a deal. This legislative push largely stems from concerns over national security and data privacy, with lawmakers and intelligence officials worried about the Chinese government potentially accessing U.S. user data and influencing content due to China's national security laws. The movement to pass the bill was tactically orchestrated, attached to a high-priority foreign aid package which hastened Senate action and garnered more support. It passed with a significant majority, specifically a vote of 79 to 18. Senate Commerce Committee Chair Maria Cantwell emphasized the motive was not punitive towards TikTok or any specific entity, but rather a safeguard against espionage and harmful operations by foreign adversaries. Senate Intelligence Committee Chair Mark Warner also highlighted concerns about TikTok's data governance, asserting that the proposed Project Texas was not a sufficient solution. The bill's opponents, particularly younger Americans who widely use TikTok, fear the loss of a beloved platform. But Warner reassured them, explaining the bill is not an attempt to silence their voices, but to protect against unseen threats briefed in classified congressional settings. With the bill's passing, TikTok's fate hangs in the balance, and the clock is ticking on how the company, or possible new owners, will navigate this challenge. The drama doesn't end here, as TikTok has indicated plans to challenge the law in court if necessary. Meanwhile, President Biden has pledged swift action, intending to sign the bill and move forward with related policies, particularly focusing on aid to Ukraine. That's a wrap on today's episode of Creator Daily. I'm your host, Michael, signing off with a big thank you for tuning in. Don't forget that the conversation doesn't have to end here. Hop on over to the show notes for all the links and additional info on the stories we've discussed. And hey, if you've got thoughts, questions, or just want to share your own creator stories, we'd love to hear from you. Shoot us an email at creatordaily@podcrafter.com. Until next time, keep creating, keep innovating, and keep sharing your unique voice with the world. Catch you on the next episode.